And we made it. Page signing on, y'all. This is on. We're going live. Listen. It's not a light drizzle, like it is intentional pour rain. I was planning on going on my run this morning. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We're gonna make use of this time. This room is a mess, and there's actually so many things that we need to talk about. So I'm just gonna clean, and I'm just gonna talk about stuff, and that's it. These cables up. First things first. Court Reezy just did a video on this, and she was talking about how social media lately has caused us to lose our sense of reality. And she's right. I was thinking about this last night because I was like, I've been talking to a lot of people lately, and we've just been talking about how content creation sucks. It sucks up so much of your time. You're stuck on a screen all day. It's just such a beast in and of itself. It's just a big body beast. That not everyone, but a lot of us, is consuming our time. And it's like, for what? Especially if you're a vlog person, you're a lifestyle person, it's like you're providing value in an interpersonal way, right? And so that's something that takes years and years to build up. I understand if you found your niche and you found your target audience and you're providing value in the form of a course or tips or things that people are intentionally searching to come your way. But if people aren't necessarily searching to come your way, in this day and age when everyone is making content, it's like spread even more thin in a way. All I know is I'm questioning in myself if I need to or continue to do some of the things I'm doing, but intentionally just do them off camera. Because I have no doubt about the gifts that God has given me and all the things. But what I question is how important it is for me to monetize that in a social media type of way. You know? There's some, like, I could, like, music wise, like, it doesn't have to be social media content. I could do live shows, I could do busking, I could do like lessons, I could just be accompanying other people. Like, I just feel like there's so many other ways. And at the end of the day, for me, I want to be helpful. I want to be as helpful as I can be. So everyone I've ever met in my life, right? If you grew up with me, and now, you know, I'm in Boston, so if you went to Tufts with me, if you did dance works with me, and now if you've been to some of the same churches I've been to, like, I consider that all of those people my community. You guys. You guys are seeing this video for no other reason because you know me. And so when I think about my community, right, I think about if what I'm about and if what I'm doing is getting no type of response, no type of feedback from my current community now, I'm not gonna step over them to say I'm just gonna find my community that will. I'm 25, and so I feel like there's already been some time to weed out the people that are less so my community that resonates with where I am today. You know, I love the Lord. I don't pursue women anymore. About music and nerdy things and all that kinds of stuff. So if more of those people aren't in my community now, I don't know where they would be. So with that being said, dearest community, I ask thee now, if the music I'm making, if the content I'm making, it's not helpful to you, then I'm just going to turn the camera off. There, I said it. To me, it feels like if I'm just going to keep bulldozing over the people that are already in my community to find people that perfectly fit, or like just enforce what I'm about to fit into a niche of people, it's like that kind of doesn't make sense to me. I understand how important it is to find your niche, to find your people. But I'm saying if I don't even have the community support to say, like, I think you're onto something. I think there's black girls out there. I think there's people that love God but are just questioning their sexuality and their faith, and they need your voice, they need your story, um, and you've got musical talent, and I love your covers. And if there aren't people in my community saying stuff like that, then I'm not gonna get to those people. It's like I need help, y'all. I can't see what I'm making is doing. I can't see myself, and I can't see if what I'm even doing is helpful. And I think it's more important than ever to assess that when all of our time is being consumed by editing and social media and videos and content. Sometimes if you just put stuff out and it feels like it's going into a void and you're not really getting any response back of like, oh, this resonated with me, or keep going. Like, not even people challenging me to get better. Like um I just feel like if I'm not getting that back, then that tells me that what I'm doing is not helpful. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to stop. It just means that I'm not going to share it and like make it a social media thing. So I mean, I hope as my community that you guys can call me, text me, let me know, and I can get a sense of that. um, some days I really just want to delete all my content and throw my phone in the toilet. But the reason I was thinking that I wouldn't do that is because, for me personally, I believe that there's a chance that this channel, that I don't know, my Instagram, some of these social media things are something that I could benefit from in the future.
Hello, editor page here. I'm not gonna waste y'all's time, and I can still understand myself, so I'm gonna speed this up a little bit.
Let's end the social media thing. Yeah, so like I just said, I just watched Courtney's video, and she was talking about how this woman with 3 kids moved from Florida to Texas to become an influencer, and after a few months, she ended up homeless. And I think just because there are so many people with growing Instagram followings right now, it's like giving us a warped sense of reality that feels like, oh, everyone's doing it. But not only that everyone's doing it, but also that it's easy and that it's quick as long as you're focused and you put all your attention on it. But I think sometimes there are more barriers than it may seem. And it's not just about quality; it is about digital marketing and sales. And it doesn't look that way. And it is a combination of things because you are building rapport. There is an emotional connecting to people element to sales. And at the end of the day, like, the majority of people that are doing on social media are just straight up business people. If they're not straight up business people, they're straight up business people working for them. And so it changes like the mind perception of regular folks that says that we can all just become an influencer and make money. And especially if everyone becomes an influencer, then who is being influenced? You know what I mean? If we all want to lead, then we're all just arguing about who's leading. All right. Slowly but surely. Show's getting cleaned. All right, y'all. It's time to talk about passions. So, I was blessed to go to Friends School, independent Quaker school in Maryland, right? They emphasized the 3 A's: academics, arts, and athletics. I was able to do well in all of them. So now that I'm 25, I'm in a place where, when it comes to what to pursue in life, I don't think I necessarily did a good job of deciding to what extent those things should be pursued as a career, right? Like, they all just sort of blended together, and they all sort of blended up as options that my career could go in. which one was the passion, which one was the career, and which one was just like, necessary for your health or just necessary for your creativity or just something for you to relax. It's like, I don't think I had a very good sense of which is which. And I think that's part of why I'm where I'm at right now. I kind of feel like I'm off balance in a way because growing up in school, I always had class. And, and in a way, class was like the root, the grounding thing. And so to balance out how much I was technically using my brain and exerting myself in school, it was like music was the perfect thing because not only was it fun and a passion, but it offset the mental challenges and like just the using of my brain that I was doing on a normal basis. So now college is over, grad school is over, and I'm freelancing as a musician. It kind of feels like I'm skipping class and I'm just going straight to the extracurriculars, right? Um, and that's something I'm not used to with, like I said, the school I grew up in. And so I think part of me is settling in this place, and it feels weird just because I'm used to it being paired with something more solid, which was learning, or even just something technical. So not only did I like not understand how important it is for all three to actually work together, but I also didn't learn that just because you do all three of them well does not mean that they all have to be forced into something that can make me monetary value. I understand that now. And even within music, it's like there's subsections of like in life enriching things. So God revealed this to me a couple days ago actually. So um within music, right, there's engineering. The other thing is singing, just in and out itself, right? And the third thing is guitar playing or instrument playing in general, right? And it's like I could choose one, right? And that's what like Warren Buffett suggests, right? Like when you choose your one thing, you have to say no to 20 other things for like you to pursue mastery of the thing, right? But they all enrich my life in different ways. Or God is telling me that like singing helps you feel, like learn the inhibitions of yourself and like connect your joy of music to conveying it in song and like sharing it with other people. Like there's just an intuitive sense of like feeling that's connected to singing. Playing an instrument, it's like that is enriching to me because it actually allows me to put my hands to something. Yeah, singing is not really a tactile thing. And so when I'm thinking about theory and I'm thinking about chords, it's like the fact that I can translate that to something that is connected to my hands, that's an incredible feeling in and of itself. And then there's engineering, like I have been saying before, like the whole technical side of my brain, and that sense of being challenged and just always loving technology and science and gear, right? So, so I realized that because all these things enrich my life in different ways, I actually don't have to choose. Let them be where they are. So that's what I'm learning. Things that distinctly enrich my life, which things are actually worth sharing on social media with the intentions of like not only just showing my growth, but like just like potential monetary gain in the future. Basically, I don't know what I'm doing out here. I think for me, I probably think I just want some friends. I just want to sing songs that I like and that you like, and we can enjoy together, and you can just go on with your day. Like, I think I just want to sing a little ditty, and just be a little musical interlude in your life, And if you know me, and you're also feeling alone, and we're all craving community in some type of way, then I think these vlogs are really for you. And it doesn't stop here. You're supposed to text me after you watch this. So with that being said, it's like for me to be efficient with my content creation, um, I'm switching to all vertical. Making all my covers, and they're just gonna go on YouTube Shorts. It's like I can just all use the same video for one. So that's it, and thank you all um, for just being people. And I thought I was already being authentic um, and honest with my content, but here we are cleaning my room, ranting. I don't think it gets much better than this. So, point is, what was the point? I don't know what the point is. Go outside and touch some grass.